I get asked all the time, what is so different about our process? Or it's, you seem expensive. What is the difference between my guy that's out here and you doing your process at DNA? Well, these are great questions. One, besides the fact that we're indoors, so we don't have to worry about rain or the elements or anything that's going on outside, or the fact that we have the 18 years, it comes down to our process and how we look at things. One thing that I will tell you is not many companies are going to go through the amount of detail and layered up approach of stacking all these different processes. When you're looking at a Freeman like this, a 43 Freeman has a redunculous amount of storage. This boat has over 20 hatches, I think, and storage compartments, and they're all kind of simple sometimes. And then of course there's other ones that are a lot more elaborate. Of course, going into some of these hatches, you're gonna find there's so many systems, but look at the amount of detail that has to be done in there. This is exactly why we go in and we ceramic coat all these pumps, the plumbing, the tubes, the connections, really anything that's in there, out to the weather gaskets and into the struts of the hatches. So not only is it about actually doing the hatches, but it's also how we do them. So one thing that's unique to us is, of course, not only our coating that's made to glass out, very smooth, no rainbows, we use it in a wet coat application style. And that means that all of this is actually laid wet, effectively laying a layer that is much, much thicker than doing a wipe on, wipe off, which is what most guys are gonna do out there. That's just, a safe way to play it. We've got different types of surfaces. So whether it's the plastic or the gel coat, that's one mode. But then we have this beautiful windlass reel. And the reason it looks so good now and has that nice gloss is because we've wet coated this, fully spun it around with the Permex. So that's the same metal coating that is being used on all of our tower metal, and of course does really, really well on the water with salt, and does a very, very long-term type of durability. Being able to pull drawers out and stack things on tables, we document, of course, try to put everything back in the same place, but having the ability to take everything out, have it in a clean shop, this is what we're able to do here inside of an entire facility. How much more would you like to know about how we're different? Well, let's go into some of the coatings that we actually have. Being in this for 18 years, I was able to go through almost every manufacturer and all the products, and I was able to go around the world and find the best formulators and of course the best formulas. Even if you get it on paper, it doesn't always make sense in the practical world. 18 years gives me the ability to know all the different coatings that have been out there for years. I've seen them come back around and I know exactly how they wear. And while you could just say, let me grab this bottle and that bottle and put them into a hatch or onto a cushion, they're not going to perform the same. So what happens to them later is really important, and that is something